go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. The drive by Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now, here's Peyton. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key, Butler. Over LeBron.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over in the corner, Edwards. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Edwards. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Over Jokic. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Right side, Butler. And stolen by James. Pass to Jokic. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Count it.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Timeout. The ball handling skills of Jokic are unreal. He's very tricky and unpredictable in that pick and roll.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago making some changes. Chicago trails by 4. On the wing, Chandler. Back to White. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Johnson. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Jokic on top with 2 seconds left. And it's sent back by White. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Embiid wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
It's good.
Way to get inside and create a high percentage look.
Pass to Embiid. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside, White. Chandler a screen to the paint. On the wing, Chandler. Back to Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
Hayward hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
On the take, Embiid can be a force, a big man with a lot of muscle.
Hayward outside. Chandler a screen to the inside. Good D by Embiid.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 5 to the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Chandler. All sorts of time. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Embiid owns the lane.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Chicago trails by 9. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Here's Cunningham. After Gordon Hayward's bucket, Embiid. Chandler with the defensive effort. Here's Johnson. Back to Hayward. 5 on the clock. Over Sigma. Outside, White. Pass to Smith. Out to Hayward. And another shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Cunningham. Good at the goal. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for LA. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Butler. Outside Edwards. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here's Jokic. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Thompson misses. Here's Mobley. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Olajuwon, right side. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's Chicago. Pass to Mobley. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Jokic. Tries again. Olajuwon, no luck.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And here's Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Edwards. Nothing on the board. Here's Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
And both free throws good for Payton. Here's Los Angeles now. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Pass to Richmond. Over Edwards. Richmond no good. Chicago trails by 10. Here's Mobley. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Chandler. Johnson outside. Over Thompson. And again, Chicago, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. Wembanyama outside. Back to Thompson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Richmond. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
For 3.
Richmond's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's White. Good defense by Wembanyama. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Johnson outside. The 3. They double team Johnson. White wide open. He fires. And Chandler throws it down.
Love the intensity on the glass. Just great activity.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Inside, Chandler. Good defense by Wembanyama. And And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've...
Los Angeles, 29.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Los Angeles leading by 12. Jokic with it. Outside for Wembanyama. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sweet move. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Wembanyama outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so White will bring it up for Chicago, trailing by 10. Johnson outside. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
High release, solid form, and nothing to complain about with Wemby's three-point shot.
Hayward. Elijah Wan with the block.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Edwards. He's off from 3. Los Angeles leading by 11. Jokic. Another chance. And he lays that one in.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Edwards into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Edwards looking it over. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The 3 is off. Chicago trails by 13. Jokic with the steal. Launches it. There's 1:26 left to play here in the 4th. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Jokic with it. Now Payton defending. The 9-foot shot. And it doesn't go. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Then it misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The offense got so close they could taste it, but he stepped up in a big way defensively.
Butler. Nice use of the glass on the finish. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And he does not hit.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Mobley. Wide open. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. A deep 3. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This